Ecija being our defending champions, while San Juan, they were our Season 2 champions in the league. Welcome to game number 1 of our North Division Semifinals series.
To try and stop Orlan Mamar, at least defensively. Pretty sure Chris Beton will come in halfway through this first quarter.
Jake Oliado scores the first 2 points in the semis for Nueva Ecija. Macaloni against Zach Juan. Zach Juan, remember, in that San Juan versus Nueva Ecija regular season game, he missed out because of a nerve injury. And now he's called for a foul.
Especially on the defensive end, trying to stop the very deep front line of Nueva Ecija.
Well, talking about depth, it's the end of other teams. So losing a guy like Zach Juan definitely had a big impact. As Zach Juan now answers back.
But I can tell you, Mix, despite them being shorter and not having as much big name on the floor and produce, that's a big thing para kay Rivog Sang.
His match inside, Michael Wico scores.
Excellent recognition. The
down, Nico taking his time, 5 to work with. Pass inside, good cut, nice fake, good finish as well from Michael Isaan.
It looked like that San Juan offense was going nowhere, right? Save for that post-up play by Nico Panganiban earlier.
Balik tayo kay Orlan Mamar. Pass inside, Uksang. What a finish on the alley-oop.
That's just talent. That's just great vision.
To that play. There's a man down. It's Philip Manalang. Almost a turnover there. Good recovery for Macaloni. Manalang is still on the floor. Chris Beton, Byron Villarias, and Michael Wico. They go to Byron. Good look. And it's first 3-pointer in the semis.
If you're the Knights, you would.
There's the pass. Not the best of passes. And now San Juan's on the run. A breakaway layup for Orlan Mamar.
Excellent.
On the other end. Good transition defense. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Renz Palma on the move. Renz Palma misses. Ooh, what a putback for Michael Mabulak.
That's a good trail job right there for Mabulak. That's
Roy. 2-on-2 action. Sumang. The cross in the drive. Feed to Bitaon. With under 2 minutes remaining in the first. Novum almost traveled. Recovery for San Juan. Orlan for 3. There's our 3-point king.
3-point shooting, very key here for the Knights.
The 3-point shooting can be consistent for San Juan. Pass inside. Mojica will finish.
The 3-point shot in the half-court set, but when they're running in confidence by that last play.
14 all. Sumang fires and scores. Sumang on the move. Sumang bounces. One more pass. Mabula could not finish. Offensive rebound and 2 free throws.
Great anticipation defensively by Roy Sumang. Now he has a chance for 2 points at the line.
Well, we have seen big men running the floor for years already for Coach Gerson Cabiltes.
For the floor defensively as well. That's why it takes a lot of conditioning to be able to keep up and stay on the court.
Bitoon off of the switch. Bitoon, the pull-up. No bounce, but Collado was there for the tip-in. We're at 20-18.
Because they are the much older team right now, but because they are also the more experienced team, they need to run their offense to perfection. So wag sila magkakanya-kanya, trust in the system of Coach Gerson and move that basketball. Should play big. And so far, they have been doing a good job in that department. Mabulak, Collado, Will Macaloni have been scoring in bunches for the Rice Vanguards early in this game. And their production in the latter parts of this game will be vital for a victory for the Rice Vanguards. Next, consistency is the key. We know that Nueva Ecija has that really taking advantage of your speed and scoring in transition, whether it be off a miss or off turnovers. This is deep.
Right, it's the biggest difference compared to last year. No, San Juan got a lot younger this year. Nueva Ecija, you did mention they're filled with veterans already.
At least in terms of experience.
It's 23-21. Sumang kicks out. Bitoon for 3. That's short. Whoa, what a play right there as Shaktaganas ended up with the ball and backing down. Sumang now with a jumper. Ooh, some extra motion.
Those 2 aspects of the game. I'm sure Coach Gerson Cabiltes would not want to delineate himself from his scoring ability.
And here comes Michael Wico, the Kapampangan, on to Byron Villarias.
Smart read.
Pounding at 12 to 18. As Michael Wico drives and kicks. Villarias for three. Wico went down though, he got hit. Even though he has struggled for almost the whole season, there really still is that question though, each and every game, as Bobby B scores inside. If he can actually one on the shot clock. Raimundo, no foul there. Here's Panganiban. On to Orlan, he stops, pops, and scores.
10 points already in the game para kay Orlan Mamar. The advantage in terms of personnel, that was a 4-on-5 break for the Knights.
Pass inside on the other end, and a gimme for Michael Wico.
It's just now too easy for Nueva Ecija. They're
Rebounding story, a +7 for Nueva Ecija. Andrea did report about that. Javi did also give his keys about rebounding as Will Macaloni scores. They did it calmly. Back up to Byron, they swing it over. Here's Wico, Collado trying to seal against Zach Wang, and he scores.
It's been so basic for Nueva Ecija and their taller guy.
Boy, what a start this has been for Nueva Ecija as Calisaan scores inside. You mentioned Nueva Ecija tends to start slow. Kadalasan.
Because the defense of the Rice Vanguards have really been very pesky.
Here's Byron, that's a good look. And that's his third three-pointer.
In rhythm, Nico, but you fail to capitalize on your offensive side of the floor.
Then you leave Mabulak open.
Double black eye right there for the Knights.
At 6 seconds to go, Orlan passes to AC. Nice play for San Juan. And that will lead us to halftime.
We were just talking about it. Ball movement.
Shaq with the outlet. On to Chris Biton. What a beat! And he beats the buzzer!
Oh my goodness!
The Shaq Taganas, we've seen him do this a lot, but boy, this was pitch perfect.
Wow, imagine that. You leave one of the deadliest shooters of Nueva Ecija wide open. That's also a knock on the defense of San Juan. You were not able to stay home on Chris Biton, but exceptional pass by Shaq Taganas. I don't think there was a better guy to initiate the offense for Nueva Ecija with 1.3 remaining than Shaq Taganas.
Well, unless you can find a way to sign Kevin Love here in the Mpbl, Shaq Taganas might just be, to your point, the best guy to deliver that pass. The score at halftime is 48-36. Wico. Here's Philip Manalang. He's fouled. And fouled hard at that. First free throw for Philip Manalang is good. That's his first point in this game after starting. And he gives a lot of time for guys like Roy Sumang and Chris Biton to observe what's happening in the game.
First half, but at the start of the game, Orlan was having a hard time really setting up the offense and seeing his teammates in their half-court sets.
Boy, what a move that was from Zach Wang, just bumping into Michael Mabulak. Villar swings onto Orlan. He thought about shooting that three-pointer for a while. Orlan goes to Zach, back to Wamar. There's the pull-up and the make.
So far, it's in those two-man actions that San Juan has been
side. When you go up against your rival, you forget about the past in its entirety.
That's correct, because each game has its own individuals.
From that championship squad in Ubalde, Tahonera, and Wamar, Nico Panganiban in this game, they're at 12 out of 15. Now 13 out of 16, above 80%. Comes Super Sumang, just roaming around the defense. Michael Mabulak attacks and scores.
That's one of the biggest strengths of Michael Mabulak. Even if he's such a great post player, he has that talent and that foot speed to be able to get his defender off the dribble. Just like that guy, Zach Wang, who wants helter-skelter basketball so far in the past few possessions for both teams.
San Juan is still down by 8. 6 minutes and change remaining in the third. Bito on for 3. Bombs away. Wang again. This time he misses. And a steal. Forward pass. And this will be the easiest 2 points for Roy Sumang. There's the stop for San Juan. They're down by 10. Sobido pulls up. Renzo scores.
I believe Sobido can be very key here for San Juan.
And he's been losing weight. He's definitely a lot more ready now for the semis, as that's a nice pass onto Will Macaloni.
A good screen set by Jay Collado.
And here comes Nico Panganiban. Orlan straight away. Three-pointer.
That could very well be a momentum shifter for the Knights as they
make this a single possession game. That's off to the right for Mojica. Offensive rebound. Nico, his three-pointer is good.
Some coaches will argue that is their biggest advantage.
The score after 3 is 59-57 in game number 1. But now let's...
There's someone using a big third quarter to come back and be down by just 2 entering this fourth and final frame.
Taiwan could not go for the tie. Offensive rebound, and there you go. We are back to square one.
Against Will Macaloni. As you look at the third quarter field goal story right there, 4 out of 20 lamang para sa Nueva Ecija, and San Juan shooting 6 out of 12. That's 50% from the field for the
7 of them. Not the best percentage, but still made a difference. As Michael Wico makes his first gimme. There you see the Wico family. They are, after all, from San Nicolas, San Fernando, Pampanga. Right behind him, Chris Piton for stepping up, especially in the quarterfinals. As Wico makes 2 for 2. With its new core under Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Panganiban drives. Panganiban scores.
Oh, he just made those defenders look half.
Sumang, tough turnaround, offensive rebound, and the kick out. Chris Piton, yes sir.
He was seemingly absent in that third quarter. Defensively, the Knights, they're trying to double Mabulak even before he gets it on the catch. But that time it was Will Macaloni getting position underneath.
Just a testament to the quality of play of Makati and San Juan, as Roy Sumang seemed to have hurt himself. And he still drained that jumper. Now he's still on the floor.
Oh, he's gonna have to be subbed out.
Ooh, a couple of passes there, leading on to a turnover, and this will be a breakaway for Zach Huang.
Zach Huang has really carried the fight among the three.
Go out on the limb and say something here, as Zach Huang kicks that ball out. Orlan Mamar, step back three-pointer. That's good. And as I was supposed to say a couple of days back, I hope that you consider Michael Wico to be a part of that list.
He definitely will be in consideration. Oh, as Chris Beton drains down another three-point shot.
That's the answer back on Orlan Mamar. He's trying to give a high five. 73-71. San Juan down by 2. Orlan kicks that ball out. Nico fakes, drives, Panganiban ties the ball game up. Comes alive in the clutch. Panganiban, tough feed. Zach Huang recovers. Taiwan for 3. Too strong. Another offensive rebound. The same look for Marwin. And a different result.
He's telling everybody, I'm not going to miss twice. Second half.
And San Juan is up by 3. They have possession. Nico Panganiban off of the switch. Panganiban will fire. No contest there from Jay Collado.
They really have been daring him to shoot it, even though he's been able to knock.
Score 79-73. Turnover story, a +6 for San Juan. With 2 minutes and 35 to go, Macaloni scores inside, and that's basket and 1.
That's a much-needed basket for Nueva Ecija coming out of the...
Nueva Ecija is down by 4. Pass inside, that's a foul. A hold by Michael Calisan, and that will mean free throws for Will Macaloni.
And Will Macaloni is a guy who's very smart at getting position down low.
First free throw converted by Will Macaloni. Now a 10 out of 21 versus the 21 out of 32 of San Juan. 2 for 2 for Will, the all-star starter.
It all for Nueva Ecija in the dying minutes of this fourth quarter.
Much like what he did in the first round of our playoffs. Nico Panganiban. He's been playing very well tonight. Panganiban will score inside.
may not be
Come alive, 11 points to the name of Byron, but he's scoreless here in the second half. Nice pass inside, Collado will score. It's a one-possession game. Who fires? In and out. No loose ball foul, and here comes Michael Wico. Wico will drive, Byron for the lead. That's good! .40 seconds to go, 9 on the shot clock. Here's the franchise player of the San Juan Knights, Orlan Momar drives. Orlan Momar will score!
Oh, wow. I definitely saw that one coming. You see here Kalisan trying to offer his services in setting a screen, but Omar did the smart and wise thing. Reject the ball screen and go all the way. Force Nueva Ecija to go into a scramble and leave their man.
Even on the shot clock, 27 on the game clock. Back with Orlan, two-man game up top. Orlan, the cross, the drive, tough pass. Taiwan for three. That's good! They go to Byron at the corner. He leaned in, no basket, and that will do it. A repeat for the San Juan Knights, taking game number 1 of their series versus the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards.
Okay.
San Juan was able to storm their way back. Our player of the game is brought to you by Nexus 88 Gaming. It was supposed to go to Nico Panganiban, who finished with 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. But when you go down in the clutch, the tendency for your squad is to go to your franchise player. And boy, did they go to Orlan Momar, and it was a successful plan for San Juan.
He wanted the ball in his hands. He embraced the responsibility in the moment to deliver for his team when it mattered the most. When push came to shove, he was there to put in the numbers, make the passes, and make things happen para sa San Juan.
How about that? All games won by San Juan in these playoffs so far. We featured only one best player in Orlan Momar.